guys, welcome to my video. For today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to make the Snapdragon stitch. To begin, all you're going to need is some yarn and a crochet hook. For this tutorial, you will need to know how to make chains and how to make the double crochet stitch. You should also be familiar with the double crochet shell stitch and the double crochet V-stitch. I have videos on all of those and I will have them listed down below. To begin, I have already made a little test swatch here using two different colors, so it's going to be easy to see how the stitch is going to be made. I will have the yarn that I'm using and the hook that I'm using listed down below. For the body of my test swatch, I have already made the Snapdragon stitch. This is what it is going to look like. If you're starting from the very beginning making chains, you're going to want to make chains in the multiple of 8 plus 5. Then you're going to work one double crochet into the 5th chain from your hook. That's going to be one V-stitch made with those chains and that double crochet. You're then going to skip 3 chains. You're going to work a 5 double crochet shell into the that next chain. Skip 3 chains, work a double crochet V-stitch. Skip 3, work a 5 double crochet shell. Skip 3, work a double crochet V-stitch all the way to the end of your row, and you're going to end on a double crochet V-stitch. Now, to continue, there are 2 rows you're going to be alternating between, and I'm going to be showing you how to do those on the row that I'm currently working. So if we look on the row that I had made previously, you can see this is 3 double crochet, a double crochet V-stitch, then we get to that 5 double crochet shell. These 3 double crochet that I had made at the beginning of my row and at the end of my row are going to count as half of this 5 double crochet shell. So then on top of this, I'm going to be making a double crochet V-stitch. So I've made 4 chains on my hook. I'm then going to make 1 double crochet into this first stitch right here. And that's going to count as 1 double crochet V-stitch. You're then going to skip over to this V-stitch right here. And you're going to make 5 double crochet into the center of that V-stitch, which is going to count as that 5 double crochet shell. 3, 4, and 5. So I have a double crochet V and then that 5 double crochet shell. Now you have a 5 double crochet shell right here in the previous row. You're going to work into this 3rd double crochet, so 1, 2, 3 of that shell, and you're going to work a double crochet V-stitch. So 1 double crochet, make 1 chain, then 1 double crochet into that same stitch. Now we've come to a double crochet V-stitch on our previous row. You're going to work 5 double crochet or a double crochet shell. Three, 4. Gotta get more yarn, give me a second. And 5. We've come to a previous double crochet shell right here. You're going to work into the center double crochet and you're going to work a double crochet V-stitch, which is a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet all in that same stitch. We've come to a double crochet V underneath our row that we're working. You're going to work 5 double crochet into the center of it, or a double crochet shell of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we've come to the end of our row, which is going to be 3 double crochet on our previous row for half of that double crochet shell. You're going to work into the last stitch and you're going to work a double crochet V-stitch. So double crochet, chain, double crochet all into the same stitch. So that is going to be 1 row. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to look at your previous row and you're going to make the opposite. So this was a shell, you're going to do a double V. This is a double V, you're going to do a shell. Okay, so that is going to be the 1 row. I'm then going to show you the second row. You're going to chain 3, turn your work. Now, just like this row down here, we had the 3 double crochet, which counted as the half a shell. You're going to make that into this V. So this chain 3 is going to count as a double. So you're going to work 2 double into this V stitch. And that is going to be your half a shell. Now you're going to do the same thing as the previous row. You're going to look at what you've already made. So right here we made the 5 double crochet shell. You're going to work into the center one, making a double crochet V-stitch. So 1 double crochet, chain, 1 double crochet all into that center stitch. We've come to a previous V. You're going to work 5 double crochet into that V-stitch. Three, 4, and 5. You've come to a 5 double crochet shell. You're going to work a V-stitch into the center one. We've come to a previous V-stitch. We're going to work 5 double crochet into the center. We've come to a previous 5 shell. You're going to want to work a V-stitch into the center stitch right here. So skip these 2, work into the 3rd one. Then we've come to our last V-stitch. You're going to want to work 3 double crochet into that last stitch to match the 3 at the beginning for that half of the shell. So 1, 2, and 3. So then, like I said, you would just repeat these 2 rows that I have made for however long you want your project. And that is going to be how to make the Snapdragon stitch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more from me. Please follow me on all social media at Crochet Me Lovely, all one word. You can leave me any feedback down below for future videos and tutorials that you would like to see. Thank you guys so much for being here, and have a great day.